How's it going, everybody? Tony here, our cabin of woods, and this is going to be a little bit different than I have done recently. You see me back a couple years ago, and the year before that, me working on my house, stripping my home and putting new stain on it. Well, I have not attacked the top in about 4 years, and it's really bad. 2 years ago, my knee was extremely hurting, so I couldn't climb on no roof, no nothing. And then I had my knee surgery, for that was a year. And then this year, I've just been so busy, I'm trying to catch up. But this is what it looks like now, and it looks terrible. There you go. You can see how bad it looks. Everything about it. So, starting today, I'm going to be going up here. I'm going to be pressure washing, cleaning this all off. I have to do the gable ends, all the dormers need to be done, but I have to do a section at a time. Here's the deal. When you pressure wash the wood and it gets to fresh wood, you have to let it dry, give it about a day, and then you have to sand it. If you let it set more than a couple days, the wood turns yellow. So you don't want to go pressure wash, pressure wash, pressure wash, and pressure wash the other side, and then start again, because you'll never catch up. By the time you get to that one or the next one, the wood turns yellow. So you got to go with doing one spot at a time, which would be this whole area. We'll completely pressure wash it. After we've sanded it, we go through, look around everything, then we're going to put a coat of stain on it. This will probably get one or two coats, probably about 2 coats of stain, okay? After you stain it, now you've basically stopped it from turning yellow. And then when that's done, then we put a clear on it. But what I'm getting at is once we go ahead and stain and start filling, now you remember, come summertime, we're 100 degrees. This roof's too hot to be on, so I got to be able to do this in the morning. We'll try to do one thing at a time, and we'll just go from here. So let me get set up. I'm going to use my tractor. I'm going to raise my tractor up with the pressure washer, so I'll have it up there, and then we'll get that done. That is the first round of pressure washing. There was no soap, no chemical used. That was just plain knocking off the dirt, knocking off all the loose stuff, everything. I didn't want this stuff to go in the gutter because it plugs up your gutters. If you notice, I've got plywood, I've got slid underneath the shingles going all the way down. Goes over across 24 feet, and then all that debris will fall over into my rock bed. But also, if you can see right there, I've got a big towel stuffed rag stuffed in my gutter there, and way down by where that disc is, TV disc, it's down there. So it's all the water is seeping through, but it's keeping the heavy stuff within whatever went in my gutter, and I'll have to scoop that out. But tomorrow, I'll be back up there again, and we'll be using chemicals on it, and to liven up the wood and to do more cleaning. It's just really bad. Alright, you can see I did my second round of, I used the chemical clean on this time. I did have my camera running. I had the tractor up here with the pressure washer in the bucket up on the roof, and I had my camera sitting back at this angle, and I started the pressure washer. I didn't even realize it, that the wind was all blowing the water toward the camera, and the camera completely, the whole lens filled up with water, moisture. After about an hour of being up there pressure washing is when I realized all that water was covering the camera. So today I'm going up there, and I'm just gonna set my ladder up, and I gotta get up there, and I gotta start sanding. I'm gonna start from the top and work my way down, do each of the gables under the fascia boards, do them as I go, and just start working my way down. And I'm thinking, we'll see how fast the sanding goes, but I may go and sand that whole area, wipe it down a certain spot, and then stain to that certain spot. Because I got a feeling this is going to take, you're on the roof, and you can't be up there a long time. And that's going to take a lot of sanding. That whole area is going to be sanded. It's going to take a lot of sanding. So I may stop at a point, stain it, and then leave it, and then move along down and just continue. I plan to only be up there for about 2 hours, 3 hours max. I don't need to be up there. It's going to be, we're going to be the hottest days of the year is coming up now. All right, you can see how far I've gone with the sanding. Whew. It's about 102 out right now. I have to get off the roof. It's getting too hot for the roof for me. And so you can see what I've done. I started out with 80. I'm down to 120. And I'll get it down to 180 and then I can stain it. But it's looking good. And just have to get after it, get up there tomorrow morning and get after it some more. All right, guys. I'm done for the day out here. Done for the day out here. I've been working on my dormer ends. I'm not my gable ends. I sanded them down yesterday, and today I stained half of them. There you go. I really can't. It's so sunny out. I can't see it, but you should be able to see the difference. I started at about 7:30 this morning, and it's 11 now. Because I had to resand a couple areas, so I started to stain. Now from I don't know if my finger's pointing at it, but with the stain area down is what I got to sand next, which I should be able to do that in one day. On that ladder was a big problem, but oh heck, I didn't bring it with me. It's in the house. I brought out my home temperature thermometer. It tells you what the outside temp and humidity, everything. And I had it sitting on the roof. And at 11 o'clock, it showed 122 on the roof. And I forgot to bring it. I was going to show it to you. I will. I'll be up there tomorrow. But after 11 o'clock, yeah, after 11 you're done. It's too hot. The roof's really very, very hot. I got to sit. And it becomes dangerous being up there at that time. So anyway, all right, so tomorrow morning I'm just gonna have to build these be able to do this only in the morning. You can tell I'm hot. And get this done. All right, I'm going to take a cold shower and enjoy the AC. And I got a lot of tomatoes to can. I started 2 days ago. I did a big bag full. I got to do another bag now. Whew, that's after I take a break. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow on the roof. One thing I did notice, I don't want to do this to this camera. I did bring the camera up there earlier, and I didn't record it because I didn't want to run it, but I wanted to see how hot the camera would get on this roof. And it gets extremely hot to where I can't even touch it, so I don't want to ruin it. So I'm just going to show you updates on this side of the house, what I've done and everything. All right, guys, I'm going to go. You take it easy. Everybody, please stay cool. Too hot here. I think today was supposed to be 103. All right, there it is. The final sanding was done to it, and this morning I am heading up there to stain it. It's probably around almost 7 o'clock, and we've got it all done, all the way down to both. From about that point on, I'll be staining. Same thing on this side underneath, and then all that. The color up top looks good, and so we'll probably just do this one stain, and then after that we start the process of putting the clear on. All right, guys, I'll show you what it looks like when we're done. All right, you can see I got the final coat on. Well, it's the only one coat. It all covered really good. It's 2 days setting. So now we're going to go ahead and start and put the clear on. And clear will be under all of the fascia. And that whole, all the wood you see will be done. And then after I get that clear done, probably let it set a day and put another coat. I'm going to probably do 3 coats up here. And then I also got to do all the dark trim. Start that too. But we're going to get going, and we're going to get that cleared. All right, guys, there you go. Only thing left to do is that trim, dark trim all the way right there. That's dark cedar, and I'll be doing that here in just a bit. This has been 3 days past since the last video. What happened was I kind of told you wrong in a way. I did put the first coat of clear, and then I went and did filling all my cracks that would be down here. I did up there, and then after I filled the cracks with the chinking, then you run around with a paintbrush or a stain brush and you stain the chinking that you did up there, and then you can continue clearing. The wood has gotten 3 coats of clear, and it's all looking really good. And I'll kind of, instead of going up there with the camera, I'll show you what it kind of looks like, resembles the surface, is what this is right here, as you can see. And here's like the cracks I was trying to tell you a second ago. Okay, this is extreme here. Up there, the cracks weren't that bad. But you can see how the wood looks here. That's what it looks like up there now. So this morning, to finish this section off, it's nothing but staining the dark, and that will be it. Alright, so let me get on this roof, and I'm going to finish that dark stain, and I'll bring it back when it's completely done and looks what it looks like. Alright guys, we got her done. It is looking fantastic. Oh, heck yeah. Touched up a couple more areas. We're good. You can see the logs on that, they're shiny now. How before you couldn't really see the clear that goes on them. But that part's done. This is the south gable end. Yeah. So now I've got 2 dormers and the north gable end to do. The north isn't that bad at all. It just needs to be washed and lightly sanded and touched up. Dormers are next. They're pretty bad, both of them also. Y'all have a great day, and we will talk to you later. Thanks for watching, subscribing, and if you would, hey, give me a comment. And also, if you would, give me a thumbs up. All right, guys, see you later. Bye.